There we go. That one there. That one there. Good boy. Okay. And, hi. What was I going to say? Okay, so let's put, oh, where's the blue one again, Michael?
Blue one, I don't know where the blue one is.
Oh, it's on the floor.
Okay.
Oop, there we go. We need this one. We need this one for Daisy Duke. This is for Daisy Duke. There we go. Good. And we need one for Charles. Okay. Oh, just a second, Charlie. Just a second. Just a second. Let's put one on there. And two on there. There we go. Good. Okay. There we go. Ah! Sorry. Come here. Come here, Charlie. Oh!
All right, Caesar, you're not going anywhere.
Be careful. Be careful. Ah! Okay, we're caught there, Charlie. We're caught. Ah. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. Okay, get back.
Hello, friends, family, others might be passing by. Michael from Too Many Dogs, No Legs. Here to give you a bit of an update. Well, the bus broke down, which I'm sad to say is going to cost us a fuck ton of money. So what happened was we were driving from Lake Cowichan to Tofino, which goes through Port Alberni, because anything going to the west coast has to go through Port Alberni. So we stopped for something to eat and something to drink, and unfortunately the bus stopped working. Now, we initially thought that we had run out of fuel because it just stopped, and it just it would turn over, but it just didn't have any, it just wouldn't start. And what happens when diesels run out of fuel is the fuel line gets filled with air and just becomes a big nuisance. You have to get it purged. So we thought, okay, well, maybe we can get someone to purge it right now. Called a tow truck driver thinking he might have some mechanical experience with diesels, because they're all diesels, these tow trucks. No, no dice. He said, I just tow the things, I don't repair them. I'm not a mechanic. Well, okay, that's too bad. So we got ourselves towed to the Walmart parking lot here in Port Alberni. The Walmart parking lot is quite friendly to RVs. There was like 20 vehicles there when we got towed in. So we stayed there overnight. This was on Sunday. It was so hot. 33 degrees here. They have record-breaking temperatures all over on Vancouver Island. So it was nasty because the school bus is basically a tin can. And being out in the sun, it makes it very warm. So we got through that. Dogs were great. They didn't have any issues. Next morning we called a mobile mechanic who came out to look at it, to purge it. He couldn't get it purged. Finally he said, we're going to have to take it back to the shop. So we got another tow to the shop. So basically we paid money, and it's very expensive to get anything towed. So $175 to get towed like a kilometer to the Walmart parking lot in Port Alberni, then another $268.80 to go to the repair shop, which is still in Port Alberni, but about 5 kilometers from the Walmart. So he knows how this is adding up, and plus the fee for the mobile repair. So we're talking at well over $500 at this point. I think it's $590. Anyway, so we're here. I've already paid $590 and not any further in getting it repaired. So we worked on it a couple hours yesterday, being Monday. They could not get it started. And then they thought initially it might have been like a valve in the fuel tank was not working, but that wasn't the case. And they said, oh, then someone said, oh, the tank's half full, so it must be something weird must be going on. It's like, well, okay, so they fiddled around with it for a long time, and they were actually pretty good about everything, but it was just frustrating, I think, because they couldn't get started. So we stayed overnight here in the truck repair yard. This is what Tofino looks like. Oops, maybe do it that way. This is what Tofino looks like, unfortunately. And so they finally, after working on it today for about a long time, 7 hours, crap, they finally got it started. I'm hoping to God they don't charge us the full cost, full hours for labor. They weren't here all the time, but because I don't have my insurance hasn't come in yet for the first half of the month, which it usually does by now. So there's that issue. The other issue is that I only get paid like $1,800, and then I got like another $300 maybe. I can scrape together, so I have like $2,100. So, and we don't get any more money till the end of the month. So this is going to be a real pain in the ass. But on the other hand, the bus is now working. We may just have to park it somewhere. Maybe go back to Lake Cowichan and hang out there for a while, because we have to go do things. We have to go to Nanaimo, for example, pick up my meds, and the other things we got to pick up in Duncan. So we have to go back that way anyway. But the other issue is that the highway is going to be closed to the east coast of Vancouver Island. There's only one road in and one road out. So we may have problems traversing tomorrow, because the highway is supposed to be closed for 6 hours tomorrow. So we may be stuck here yet another day, and depending whether I get paid or not. So that's kind of a nuisance. Anyway, after a lot of fiddling, they finally got it going, and so we're going to stay here overnight again till Wednesday morning and see if it starts again. If it starts again in the morning, we're good to go once we pay them. Anyhow, we'll see what happens with that. So what else is new? Got part 1 of my novel finished. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Going to send it out to my beta readers as soon as I get my ass in gear and finish up the table of contents. If you're interested in reading, just let me know. I'll send you the table of content links. So also I'm up to about chapter 31. I'm kind of stopped at chapter 31. I'm just having trouble with it, like doing the editing, because I'm not actually happy with chapter 31, how it's set up. And I don't like lingering too long over chapters if I'm having trouble writing them, and I might just skip ahead to the next chapter, which is much better and much cleaner and much more fun. I think part of my problem is that what happens in chapter 31 is something bad happens in chapter 31. Something very bad happens. And I'm just having trouble kind of getting it written up, because it's just the consequences of what happens are just bad. So anyway, so I'm working on that. I got videos to come as well. I haven't been able to do the videos for the reason that, well, the dodgy internet access, and I'm not hanging around too long in town to get them uploaded. That's one reason. The other reason is that I bought a new microphone for filming these things, which should be a lot better than the cell phone microphone. But the problem is, when I tested it with the fans going here, and because it's so bloody hot, we got fans going, it is the noise from the fans is just really, really annoying. and I don't want to subject anybody to the noise of the fans. So I might try to do some tonight if I get the fans off and it's cooler. I got some lined up. Anyway, I think that's really about it. Not doing. I just been working on the novel, and Randy's been hanging out with the dogs, and dogs are all good. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Greatly appreciated, especially if you're passing by. But even if you're not, you're just friends or family, would appreciate it. Watch out for more videos coming soon. Talk to you later. Bye.